Welcome to the Business Spotlight series. My name is Dr. Michael Hartley. I'm a senior partner here at ActionCOACH in Central Texas. And today I have Alejandro, the CEO and founder of Rootstack, as my guest. Today we're going to be talking and going through kind of his business, his journey as a business owner and entrepreneur, potentially some of the challenges and best practices that he's experienced over the years, and really share a peek into what it's really like to own a business as you scale it. So if this is your first time on our channel, be sure to like and subscribe so that way you get notifications every time we drop a new conversation. Alejandro, welcome and thank you for being with us today.
Thanks, Michael. I'm happy for being here for doing the interview.
Give our listeners a little bit of a background on you and your business and kind of what it does and how you do it.
Great. So, we are Rootstack. We are a software development company that we have offices in Austin, Texas, and also in Panama and Colombia. We have been doing this for the past 12 years. And we basically do web, mobile, automations, integrations, IoT, AI, data science, a lot of type of stuff. We are not a company specific with a specific technology or a specific area of expertise. Right now, at the moment, we are 120 people. So basically, it has been a lot of work in the past years. We are three founders that we started on college. So basically we want to build a business. What's my idea? So I talked with Juan and with Diego. They are in Panama. Diego lives in Austin, Texas. I basically live in Panama. Juan Daniel also lives in Panama, but I come and go a lot to the US and to our office in Austin, Texas. So yeah, I was like, hey, I want to do my own business and I want to do a software development company. So we started very, 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 very small, just on Diego's grandmother house. So basically we started very, very small. Right now we have 200 clients. We have a lot of work. We have been growing a lot. Basically that. My background really, I am the CEO of the company. My name is Alejandro Oses. I have a background as a software engineer, and also I have a finance degree and a management degree. But as you know, on this, when you have a company that is still small, you need to do a lot of stuff at the same time. So I manage a sales team. We have a marketing director, but a lot of operations and all of the vision of the company. And we have right now a 7-10 year plan to grow. Yeah.
You started with co-founders. You still have co-founders. So the structure of the business is always a little bit different when we have business partners and those type of things. So tell us a little bit about kind of how your role specifically as CEO, how you currently like divvy up the responsibilities. Like, what was the thought process as you all started 12 years ago into like, how do we each take our strengths and play towards those?
Yeah. So when you start a business, really, if it's your first business, it's not like really like you are gonna have. So hey, I want to have all this structure and this way of different layers of the company. We really were like basically living the day-to-day and having a budget. Right now, the company is completely different. But right now, we have an executive team, like 10 person in the company, besides the founders. My day-to-day really is to strategy, structure operations, manage right now the sales team, help a lot with the sales team. I don't work directly with the clients right now. A couple of meetings and come and go. I tend to go to a lot of events and also to new projects that we want to do internally. manage the finance of the company, and also different partnerships that we are doing. And as you know, technology, you need to basically do different things and stay ahead of what we're doing right now and what you want to do in the next years. So improving the company more efficient, and also having that people happy in the company. Right now, Diego Tejera, he is the CTO, and Juan Daniel, he is the Chief People Officer. So basically, he manages all the team. So basically, we work a lot in that way. Yeah.
As you look at the growth and scale of your organization over the last decade or so, at what point would you say your business got to the point where you could dedicate more of your time towards strategy and things like that versus being in the business and kind of doing the job of the business? At what point did that kind of flip over towards like, I can dedicate more time towards on the business work versus in the business?
Yeah, so we did a planning of that like a year ago. So because we are right now exactly in that stage, our milestone really is on 1 year to be 180 people. So on that time, I'm gonna push back more a lot and have the executive team grow. So as you know, it's a thing of the egg and the chicken going right now. I have a organic growth. So yeah, basically our number is 180 people. So that way I can evolve, and also our executive team help them to grow and having a very good people on the organization. We have a 7-year plan, basically to be 300, 400, 500 people. Basically, that's our main purpose. Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's shift a little bit into what makes your business unique. You know, lots of businesses struggle with marketing and those type of things at times. So when you look at like the primary services and products that your business offers, sea of competition out there, how do you look to differentiate yourself?
So we basically do that. We are a company that we have final clients directly on Austin and spread all over the US. We have our own engineers. Mostly of our work is based on Latam. We have a lot of engineers on Latin America, a couple of people in the US. But right now, there's a lot of market on this sector, really on this industry. I cannot say that we differentiate completely in a couple of things, but because a lot of companies are doing the same thing. But right now, we work a lot of having a customer success team to work directly with our clients to have them happy. Probably our rates, we are very good with our rates compared to much more bigger companies. And again, as the three founders, we are engineers, we work a lot to have quality delivered to our clients. So again, we have a strict process of contracting engineers to our company. So again, we are not having this company just to do money, just basically to have all that process of being successful and being happy on that success. But it's different, not just doing money. Yeah.
When you look at if there was one thing that you wish people knew more about your business, what would be the one thing that you're like, I wish people knew more about us, this area or this product or this service type thing?
Yeah, so right now the company does different services. Like we put a complete team to work on agile companies. Normally our projects go to 6 months to 1 year of work. Normally our projects we put 3 engineers to 12 engineers or 20 engineers to do a project. I also we do staff augmentation that we put only one engineer working side by side with the company. Right now, our most specific work, we are working a lot with data science and AI. That's why we want to focus on. As you know, that's a areas of expertise that right now is booming. So right now, we want to have that on our side, to have all that technical background and knowledge to basically provide that. But it's very early right now, but we are working a lot with that. So we can be prepared for the next months. Yeah.
if you can think back 12 years, practically 2010, when you think about how you started to do marketing back then in comparison to how you do marketing today, how has that shifted as you've scaled your business?
It's very, very, very different. Like I remember when we were like 40, 50 people, like yeah, like 6 or 7 years ago. Like right now, you need to have much more investment on digital, really, much more money put on a monthly basis to have over your digital channels. The strategy right now is, since right now all people are remotely mostly and working by the house, like you need to have a omni-channel strategy to get, you know, of that people a very consistent message to them, so that they get someday like, hey, we want to contact Rootstack, and we like maybe this makes sense to start starting conversation with them. So it's a lot of work right now compared to 5-6 years ago, that they were on the digital marketing, there wasn't like too much competition. Right now, as you know, all is digital marketing. So right now that there are a lot of companies doing the same thing. So you have to have very good strategy. You need to have a very good script, very good message. You need to differentiate, and you need to basically work on a lot of channels at the same time. That's what we do, not just one or two. Yeah.
That's a key piece. How many different marketing strategies are you currently using right now as a business?
So on the marketing side, no? Yeah.
Yes.
So we are using like ads on different channels like LinkedIn, YouTube, Google Ads. We also have sticky. We are directories. We are basically on different directories like Clutch, Expertise, Design Rush. We also have sponsored content. We have like 3 or 4 different channels that we are paying for sponsored content. We are part, and we pay for different chambers of different, like Austin, Texas, New York. We also do a lot of we go to a lot of events. We have our own budget for events. We normally go to 15 to 20 events of technology in the US. That's on the main things. Yeah, I can say.
What approach have you taken in terms of tracking all these leads? So you have these different strategies critical to the business growth. Do you guys use a CRM system? Have you found an internal system? Like, what do you use to actually track all your leads?
Yeah, I'm sorry. One more important thing. We have a specific outreach team that basically that our outreach team works on scripting. We have imagery campaigns. We also have like we get people to imagery campaigns, listening, also having content sent webinars. So we have a lot of, and again, it's more difficult now because you need to have a consistent process. Like on 3 or 4 months, maybe that person is going to take it. Hey, let's talk with Rootstack. So we have people also seeing analytics, and also have people are engaging with that information, content, emails, etc. Yeah, so we have our own CRM that we also sell. So basically, the good thing with that is that we can be very flexible. So we have a lot of integrations. We have robots for data analytics. We have a lot of tools right now working with all the outreach. Yeah.
So we have marketing, crazy important to business. There's also another really important thing for especially new entrepreneurs, new business owners, which is the purpose, the why. Like, why get into business to even start with, right? Because business ownership is an emotional thing, right? It fluctuates, and there's good days and there's bad days and all the things in between. Like, I remember one of my mentors telling me one time, he's like, some of the craziest people on this planet are business owners. Because if you were sane, you would probably never go to do it in the first place, type thing. So share a little bit about, like, why did you and your co-founders originally choose to get into business for yourself in a instead of just choosing to work somewhere else?
Yeah, that's a very good question. And I was running on Saturday, and that's a friend asked me that specific question, like, "Hey, Alejandro, what are like the 5 key things that they need to do to be successful?" So, and not just being successful, really, it's like how to, again, to be a business owner and having all the headaches on a daily basis and vision and making the right decisions, and also have your team happy, and also bring them from one level to a other level, so the company grows, they grow, and we all grow. So one, a lot of work, really. I normally come to the office like 7 a.m. and get back to my house to 7 p.m. And I've been doing that for the past 15 years. It's a lot of work. Being very have a lot of determination. Basically, that's one of the key things. If you don't have determination to get something done on even though that maybe you're gonna have delays, but you need to say, I need to do this on a month or 2 months, etc., and deliver. Basically, that's very important. Strategy and vision, basically, and efficiency, that's a key thing. And also relationships over time. That's very at the end on my service. It's all about people, and it's all about having the correct talent, and also having people happy in the company, give them a future. So, and also all the time pivoting and iterating on the process, because managing a company of 120 people is different as managing a company for 200 people, 300 people. Yeah, it changes over time. Yeah.
So as things shift, like just as you were mentioning, one of the big things in scaling any sort of business is team. You've grown to well over 100, and you have a target for getting to 180, beyond that into the multiple hundreds of employees. So team is critical to scaling a business. How would you describe kind of what have been some of the top 2 or 3 lessons that you've learned on the team side of being able to scale a business?
So one is that every industry is different, but basically you need to, when you have it, because it's a lie that you basically have a complete structure to scale up your team. Basically, you need to have sales, you need to have a process, you need to have a service done correctly, and after that you begin building that organically. But when you have like in a middle term, you have like hey, things are going good, and this is making sense. Basically, you need to have a definition of a structure, like, hey, right now I'm performing on this way with these people on this executive team, and if I get to these sales and this structure and this type of clients, I'm going to be working with this executive team. Basically, it's vision, structure, and have a planning for the next years, and that way you need to see what you want to be, and also, and again, you need to be updating that, because again, what you probably are forecasting on the next year or 2 years, probably that's going to change. And every company is unique. A thing that works for a company or my industry, not exactly what is going to work for my company. Yeah.
When we think about the future of business and kind of where it goes, how would you describe your leadership style in the business, and maybe if it's changed, how it's changed over the years?
So there's a lot of different ways of having leadership of companies. I have seen that. I have different friends on this industry and other type of industry. First thing is that I like to, when we hire correct talent, we have like, so hey, you're gonna be part of a process of knowledge and training on this organization, and We have to have goals clear on the first day, and also have like a process. So say, probably you're not gonna get to this goal in the first 2 or 3 months, but again, we will try to push this on the next 6 or 7 or 8 months. So in that way, you can have like your north. That's one way of working on having a structure of the company. We have a lot of things. We have areas of expertise, coaches, practitioners. Our HR team is of 10 people. So basically, they come to work a lot together side by side with the people, so they can see it. So hey, right now I'm here and they are helping me to be on this other level on this period of time. So that's the thing that has helped us a lot on the last 2 years. The other way of having leadership for us is really, we need to have growth plans for the team. Like if you don't have that, basically you are not bringing success to the people. And if you're not doing that, probably they're gonna lead you when like in a year or 2 years. So yeah, basically that's specifically with the team, the leadership. Yeah.
Alejandro, we have definitely covered a lot of information in a short amount of time. For those watching, I highly encourage you to save this one, come back to it. A lot of key information, especially in terms of for those that are looking to scale a business. If that is for you and you're early on, Alejandro's given some really critical information. So before we wrap up, though, I have a couple quick rapid fire questions, top of mind answers type thing. First one, what is the key to success for you?
Determination, being consistent, and being visionary. Basically, that's yeah.
Love it. What would be one piece of information that you would, or advice you'd give to another business owner who's just getting started or looking to scale their current business?
I am the person that basically I prefer partnership of like not a solarship. Basically, have a partnership with 1, 2, 3, 4 partners. Like get very good partners. Like basically, the partners that can complement you on a way of working, and also people that are work as hard as you do. So basically, you can have a very good business, provide a very good team to the company. Yeah.
What is one book that you read recently or in the past that you're like, this is a book that every business owner needs to read?
So right now, I read that like 4 months ago a book of Matthew McConaughey. It's very cool that book, because it's not just I normally I tend to read like 3 books on a yearly basis. So I can send you that information after that. I don't remember exactly the book, but it's about being an entrepreneur, having but also on the professional way and personal way. So how you can develop over time. So it's a very cool book. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Send it our way. We'll put it in the comments below for everyone to be able to go find and download or buy. If there was one thing in your business, one area that you could immediately improve in the next month, what would that one area be?
We need to improve having more investments probably in the company so we can grow more rapidly. Probably, and when I say investments is or type of partnerships, contract people, because we have the structure, but we need to maybe contract more people so we can have a growth more rapidly. It's basically that, doing more investments. Yeah.
That's awesome. Before we get to the very last question of the day, our listeners, our viewers, they may want to get a hold of you. They may want to see a little more information about your business, or maybe they even want to come to your event in Panama next month. If they're interested, how would they find more information?
So they can basically subscribe to our newsletter. They can also send an email to I can send you also information to different emails that we have, so you can put it in the video. But yeah, we send a lot of information. We create a lot of content. Yeah, we have different people on our marketing team that can help, and also any entrepreneur or any people that needs help, they can reach me out, because over time maybe I can find some time to help them out, because again, growing in business, doing this is not easy, yeah.
Last question of today. What is most inspiring to you right now?
Right now, having the people in the company happy. That's what one of the most important things right now for me. Yeah, changing over time and evolving. Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you, Alejandro, for joining us today. Again, for those watching, please save this one, come back to it over and over again. There's amazing information here on how to properly scale your business and make it a phenomenal rest of your day.
Thanks, Michael.